Good evening, everyone. As you can tell, I'm doing something a little different. We'll see if this is going to stay. But I'd like to thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. I'm Zuri BB, and we're going to do a reading, an archetype reading. I've said before in the past that, not that I'm moving away from karmic and twin flame readings because this encompasses them, but I want to welcome in other soulmates and star seeds and light workers. And, I want to welcome other people who may not go by the title of a twin flame or divine masculine or divine feminine. Everybody has a different name, and I don't know all the names, so, I might learn something new. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card from each one of these archetypes. And they could either be like friend, relationship, shaman, all kind of things. And then we'll pull a few cards for them. So this reading may be a little longer than normal. My camera is, well, it's not crooked, but it is crooked. But it took me a while to figure out how to get everything up here, this stuff. I was trying to figure out how to get this stuff on camera. I'm thinking about getting a table, and I know I'm looking at how I would set my camera up with my ring light and everything. So this kind of is like what it could be. We'll see. I'm not really sure yet if that's going to happen. But before we get started with the reading, I want to ask for protection from the Divine Holy Spirit. I'm asking that the archangels and the ancestors, ascended masters, spirit guides, and mermaids and dragons and all the good people to come on around with us. They're welcome into this space, and to burn off any negative energy with the red hot flame, and then cover us with a white flame of protection. And because I know that our bodies are the vehicles for our soul, we're going to extend it 20 feet and ask for an extra covering. So it's going to be from the top of our heads, the bottom of our feet, to the left and right, front, back, anywhere in between, and extend that another 20 feet. It is said, it is so, it is done. But I do have my little bell. I found my bell this time in case there's some foolishness get started with this, so that we can get going with this reading. I'm going to actually start. I have a new deck here, and it's called Crystal Power Tarot. That's this deck right here. I like it. I saw it on another reader's channel, and it was something about the... If you hear my little starseed screaming in the background, please just ignore her. I can't do nothing about that. But I saw this deck on another reader's channel, and I liked it. I'm only pulling one card for this deck. I will use it for other things, but for this channel, I'm using it for the overall reading of this deck. Holy Spirit, look at that. I am always open to good news. So the page of wands. So good news. Whatever this archetype is having good news, because apparently they had to deal with the 9 of wands. I am strong for as long as I need to be strong. So this is the overall reading having to do with good news. Now, as far as a relationship, these are getting into the vortex cards. This is any type of relationship issues or questions or whatever it is. I want to have one card. Spirit, can I have one card? One card. One card. Okay. There we go. Got causing pain for others will attract pain to me. And I'll read the back as well. The flawed premise, my group or our way of life is the only way, therefore all other ways must be stopped, is the basis of the majority of unhappiness on our planet. Not only do those being pushed against feel the pain, but those doing the pushing feel it as well. In fact, the unhappiness least fulfilled among you are those who are pushing against others, because in doing so, you are disallowing the most important relationship of all, the relationship between you and you. Deep, 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 deep. So what is this? I'm always open to good news, so you learn how not to do that, whatever that is. Now, these are sacred geometry cards, and I normally do them in twos. So I'll pull one. Can I have one sacred geometry card for this group? One sacred geometry card for this group. One sacred geometry card for this group. Just one. There it is. It flipped. Did it? Nope, it didn't. Okay, we got it. Come on. Can I have one? There it is. Okay. Tetrahedron. Oh, I like that one. I'm not going to take that one. Source, divine masculine, and divine feminine. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Mother, Father. Oh, nope. Parents and child. Yep, if you look at it that way, parents and child, but we ain't doing it that way. And actually pointing up is, I think this is masculine. No, this is feminine energy. I may be wrong. We'll go into it. No. I only want one. Can I have? Oh, I didn't even shuffle. I didn't cut you. Okay. Let's go back. One card, please, Spirit. Can I have one? One card. One card. There we go. Heart woman. Okay. We'll read them up. I'll read them. This is the shaman. Where's the mystical shaman oracle? I like this deck. It has a lot of wisdom in it. This is an archetype. Let's see. Can I have one? No, not the whole deck. Can I have one card? Oh, there it is. Fire. Look at that. Might be twin flame. Reading after all. And this is the archetype. The archetype deck. No, I only want, okay. I didn't cut you. Up. And you acted right. But that won't happen again. Let me stop. That's negative energy. Okay, come on. This is the archetype. Spirit, can I have one card? One card. Is that one? No, it's two. Yep, I'm not going to take it. I'm going to keep it. I'll keep that top card. It's the Destroyer. Oh, no, I'll keep them both. Look at that. The Destroyer. Devil energy. And the Eternal Child. Never pulled those before. That's going to be interesting. And then, finally, the Awakened Soul. Alrighty. Can I have a card? Message for the Awakened Soul. Can I have a message? There it is. I'll take the one that's by itself. Authenticity. Being yourself. So whatever this is, you need to be yourself. Whatever we talk about with these other cards, that is the extreme message that should go with all of these cards. Now, like I said, the overall is always open to good news. So always open to good news. You want to do that. when you do that, you are being your authentic self. So I may call this reading that, but this isn't causing pain for others would attract pain to me is not good news. So this is somebody who is in pain, somebody that is dealing with a lot of mental, emotional issues. And I'm looking at this. These are different kind of hands, so it might be physical violence, definitely mental violence. There's a red dot by the other face, so they may be seeing violence. So yeah, somebody's in some pain. Here. For this tetrahedron, this is a 13, but it goes in it. You put it in, it'll be a 4, but we'll go with 13 for right now. And yeah, this is action. So somebody needs to take some action. And this is the masculine energy. I thought it was feminine energy. And let's see. The tetrahedron speaks to the male side of your nature. This is the place of action. This is the fire of ambition and the understanding that it will take to bring ideas and projects to fruition. Is there a project you have been considering or a decision you have been putting off? Now is the time to take action and initiate movement that will activate ideas and complete creative projects. Yes, so somebody's good news, they're taking some action on something. And what's akin to that, right next to it, this archetype is the heart woman. And that is 61, which is a 7, but 61 is an inner knowing. This is like the high priestess inner knowing. And what it is, this card requests that you, man or woman, connect with this woman of heart and your own inner knowing and core integrity. So let me tell you who she is first. This heart woman is filled to bursting. You doing something different, so okay, let's see. Is filled to bursting with the radiance of universal love and light from within. She holds in her arms 3 water lilies, which represent our potential for enlightenment, and she is surrounded by vibrant feather-like geometry borrowed from the 2006 crop formation. She stands firm in her essence, and here represents the highest and best in us all. And so, like I said, that you need to connect with this, with your inner knowing and your core integrity. How might you more fully embrace this life's potential and live wholly from your heart? What might come to the surface in order for you to live your personal truth? Don't be afraid. Release feelings of inadequacy and realize that by the original integrity of your soul, you are a powerful being of manifestation. You are the beloved child of God, perfect and whole, nurtured and loved. And if it's not the child of God, it's the child of the divine. I don't want to offend anybody. You should take action to get into that. And then look at that. We have fire coming. So this is masculine energy. 19. You're invited to warm your hands and your hearts by your inner fire. Let it burn away your hardships. Let it consume your pain and your sorrow. How has life become too rigid, too cold, too superficial? Light a candle or make a bonfire and toss it into the flames. Everything that has become stiff and painful, give it all to the fire for rapid transformation. Set your life on fire. So you're being asked to transform this anger, this pain, and you're going to use it using your you're going to use it by taking action in your masculine energy. But then again, you're going to use your woman energy, your heart woman energy, to know that let me get it right. You're going to use your inner knowing to heal yourself. You're going to use your inner knowing to get to the core of who you really are, because this is not who you are. Hurting people is not who you are. And which is interesting how this reading is going. Wow, the destroyer, that's the negative energy. Let me pull that out. The destroyer, and then the eternal child. Once you get rid of this hurt, take action to burn away all this stuff, and you're going to probably be using the destroyer in some way. You need to acknowledge it first anyway. The savage, the unexpected, the rejected. Yeah, this is the destroyer. I'm going to read this one because this one's a little longer. The destroyer, the final of the three archetypes, is the trio of existence, has necessarily yet painful work to do in the world. Culturally, we have an aversion to endings, and we hang on to permanence as a signifier of success. Yet, the destroyer pulls the rug out from underneath relationships, jobs, homes, and all forms of security. It's the part of us that wants things to end. Its painful orientation is to uncover our true purpose. The destroyer does not let us linger long in comforts, as it knows not much happiness in that realm. With its piercing eyes, it seeks out stagnancy from a distance, and the rest becomes history. In the old myths, this is the moment when heads begin to roll, the ground opens up, and castles crumble. Hold on for the ride. The destroyer has arrived. Oh, this is the tower. This is the tower. Having a tower moment. You're having a tower moment. That's what's this pain. And here's your inner child. I knew I was going to say this is the external child, is your inner child and child of joy. And the eternal child is connected to the timeless, ageless, and infinite aspects of life. It is radiant and fearless and seeks joy above all else and at any cost. It struggles beyond being bound to an aging body with physical limitations in a world that demands attention to detail and logistics. The eternal child wants to mix all the rules and responsibilities and go beyond what others say is possible. It wants to return with plenty of friends to the land of the free, where the divine wine and creativity pour from the earth and sky. We all want to sip from the well of eternal youth, and this makes the eternal child naturally popular, perhaps even famous. The eternal child glimmers. It reminds us of what is possible, what is magical about this precious life. Yes, I'm thinking this reading is about one thing, and it's turning out to be something else, which is pretty cool. And as I am open to good news. So this Page of Wands is telling you you're going to have this tower moment is coming, and you're going to see glimmer of inner child. And by doing so, having this tower moment, you're going to get rid of this pain, and you're going to take the action that you need with your inner knowing to burn away all that was not for you, because you want to be your authentic person. You want to be in your true authentic self. Authenticity. I'm going to read it, but pretty much is what I just said. Self-acceptance. And who are you? Do you know? Is the life you are living a reflection of who you really are? These could be hard questions to answer, but you only get this time on earth to be who you really are. Accepting yourself is one of the greatest, most freeing gifts you can have in this life. Allow yourself to be who you really are and live your life to the fullest. You can change. You get to choose who you are, who you will become, and the path you will walk. This is a call to be in your energy fully and not to be overly concerned about what others may think of you. This is also a call to find people who celebrate your authentic energy, are supportive, and share your positive vibrations. Shine brightly for all that you are. Don't dim that shine or hide your light away. Support others in their authenticity. Be a listening ear and a supportive energy when people are around you are experiencing alignment into their own authenticity. When you're in your shadow self, you are bending to peer pressure, obligations, hiding, living someone else's life, and I think that's what all this caused all this pain. When you are your affirmation you need to do is I fully accept who I am with love. And your personal reflections, how can I live in an authentic way? Easily by being your own eternal child. But a lot of you are going to have tower moments first. What I'm going to do, I'm going to ask Spirit questions, and then I will clarify them with this deck. I haven't used this deck in a while, and I had to pray about that. That's another story, another time. Spirit, and this is the Hoodoo Tarot.